Trains have been around since the early 1800s and revolutionized transportation forever.
The longest train in the world was over 7 kilometers long and called the BHP Iron Ore Train in Australia.
The fastest recorded speed of a train is 603 kilometers per hour, achieved by the Japanese Shinkansen.
The iconic Orient Express was one of the most luxurious trains, connecting Paris to Istanbul.
The word train comes from the Latin word trahere, which means to pull.
Diesel trains were first introduced in the 1910s and have significantly changed rail travel.
Some trains can carry up to 18,000 tons of freight, making them crucial for global trade.
Trains are generally much more fuel efficient than trucks, with less emissions per ton-mile. There are more than 1 million kilometers of train tracks across the globe. The first steam locomotive was built in 1804 by Richard Trevithick.
High-speed trains can travel at speeds ranging from 250 to 300 kilometers per hour.
The Eurostar connects London with Paris and Brussels using the Channel Tunnel. A significant number of trains today utilize regenerative braking, which saves energy.
Train stations can act as transportation hubs in many major cities around the world.
The railway system in the United States is the largest in the world, covering over 138,000 miles.
The word locomotive comes from the Latin words locus, place, and movere, to move. Some countries use magnetic levitation trains, which can reduce friction and allow for faster travel. There are around 6,000 freight railroads in the United States alone. Steam locomotives dominated the rail industry until the 1950s, when diesels became more common. The longest passenger train journey in the world is the Trans-Siberian Railway, covering over 9,000 kilometers.
Trains have been depicted in numerous movies, symbolizing adventure and travel. The Indian Pacific is one of the longest train journeys, crossing Australia from Sydney to Perth.
Standard gauge, the most common train track width, is 1,435 millimeters. Trains have the ability to climb steep gradients, usually up to 4% in mainline railways. The famous Blue Train in South Africa is renowned for its luxury and breathtaking scenery.
Train travel is often seen as romantic and has inspired countless songs and poems throughout history.
There are railway systems on every continent except Antarctica, emphasizing its global significance.
Freight trains can be over a mile long, depending on the weight and type of cargo.
The Tokyo subway system is one of the busiest in the world, transporting millions daily.
Some train stations feature stunning architectural designs, making them attractions in their own right.
Trains can run on electric, diesel, or even steam power. The iconic train spotting culture revolves around enthusiasts who seek to observe and document passing trains.
Trains have contributed significantly to the economic growth of nations by enabling trade. In Japan, trains are known for their punctuality, often running within a 30-second time frame.
Some of the earliest forms of railroads used wooden tracks and horse-drawn carts. In Switzerland, the Glacier Express trains offer breathtaking views of the Alps. The average freight train can save approximately 300 trucks from congesting highways. The Royal Train in the UK has been used by the royal family since the 19th century. Many train manufacturers now focus on sustainability, developing greener technologies.
The unique sounds of trains have become iconic and are often associated with nostalgia. In the U.S., Amtrak is the primary passenger railroad service, connecting over 500 destinations.
Trains have a rich cultural legacy, from railways serving as the backdrop for romance to epic journeys. Now, the last fact will absolutely blow your mind.
The longest train ride in history was 16,000 kilometers, traveling from Lisbon to Singapore via the Trans-Siberian Rail, confirming that trains can truly connect vast continents.